Back in February, Virginia Beach lost two of its finest officers, Cameron Girvin and Chris Reese. On February 21st, 2025, approximately 11:30 at night, we lost two officers who were shot and killed in the line of duty. Officers Cameron Girvin and Christopher Reese initiated a traffic stop for expired vehicle tags. The vehicle rolled to a stop, and the suspect became uncooperative and a struggle ensued. During the physical altercation with Girvin, the suspect produced a pistol and shot Girvin and Reese. Reese was pronounced dead on the scene, and Girvin was taken to the hospital and later succumbed to his injuries. Cameron Girvin was 25 years old. He served 5 years on VBPD. He applied at just 20 years old to start the academy. His beautiful wife, Jess, is 16 weeks pregnant. Cam has been responsible for taking over 130 firearms off the street during his assignment to Crime Suppression Squad. Cited by the fellow officers, one of the best officers you could work with despite his young age. Chris Reese, 30 years old, a prior sheriff deputy, and 3 years on the force with VBPD. His wife, Mariah, they recently got married 2 months ago. He loved being a police officer, a true street cop, and very proactive in his job. This hits home harder than most people would think because Virginia Beach is such a small town and this doesn't happen to us. And when it does, it affects the entire community, and it cripples the law enforcement community, first responder community, than anybody who's associated however far away. It's just something that doesn't happen to us, and when it does happen, we really all have to come together and just pour support on top of them and show them how much we love and respect that profession, how much they actually do for us, and what can you do? Try to raise money for the families. I mean, Jess, 16 weeks pregnant, was never expecting us. Mariah, was never expecting us 2 months after being married. This is the reality of that job and how dangerous it is, and my God, if we can help, we're going to. So thank goodness we have really, really loyal supporters here. We're partnering with tactical distributors to launch out a campaign to try to raise as much money for these families as humanly possible. And how do we do it? We have a really strong relationship with the police force here. We had a bunch of the boys come over and talk about Cam, talk about Chris, talk about the things they were into, what really mattered to them. And we got with the families, we got with the other officers, give us all the elements that really showcase who they were, what really meant a lot to them. If you know, you know. We're not going to go through it all. But let's come up with a logo that really symbolizes who they were, their true profession, their true ability to be that example that you need to see on the police force. And that's what we did. So we got with the families, got with the boys, dropped out a logo. We're going to knock out t-shirts for the boys, hats, water bottles, and really just try to shower the whole 757 in nothing but support for these families. God knows you deserve it. And we try to do as much as we can, and a lot of times it's not enough, and I don't want you to think for a second your sacrifices, not only you but your family, go unnoticed or unappreciated by anybody, especially not by us. We love absolutely everything you guys stand for, everything you do, and the sacrifices you take on every single day to keep us safe. Thank you. And for everybody who's going to participate in this pre-order drop, thank you. Thank you to the families for lending your husbands to us. God knows we need them, and I'm so, so sorry for your loss. I know it ain't going to bring them back. I know it's a small token of appreciation, but at this moment, God knows I've been there, Cole's been there, we've all dealt with this for years now at this point. Mourning and loss hurts in more ways than you can possibly imagine. The financial burden cannot be ignored. And right now, that's the very first thing we can do, is we can provide financial support. So we're asking all of you, if you want to take part in this pre-order and really try to shower these families in some blanket of coverage, we'd truly appreciate it, and I know they would too. This is the artwork we came up with for the guys that know, the guys that knew Chris and Cam. You'll know exactly what all these things mean to them. So again, pre-order format, Tactical Distributors is running lead on it, and it's all going directly to the families through Virginia Beach Police Foundation. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your attention, and thank you so much for your service. We really, truly appreciate you guys. Thank you.